Hello, my name is Eilidh and I am the chair of Living Rent short-term let campaign. Okay, what's the fuss with short-term lets? The reality is there's just too many of them in Scotland, and we've seen the effects that it's had on the housing crisis, not only just here in Edinburgh but also in other places like in the Highlands and Islands. Every one of these properties can and should be a home and not a short-term let. There's been a chronic and historic lack of regulation, and the licensing scheme served to make sure that all operators are operating at a decent standard, but also in Edinburgh and other places that have applied for a control zone to bring down the numbers of short-term lets in that area. So how do short-term lets affect the housing crisis? Well, they take away valuable stock first of all, and typically in areas of great urban density, pushing out people on lower wages. It's a workers' problem as well as a community and tenants' problem. But with short-term lets, there's also been a number of studies showing how it affects community cohesion, and it actually brings up local rental prices in the area. The reality is, here in Scotland, there's just too many short-term lets, and we need homes. We're in the middle of a housing crisis. The licensing scheme essentially mirrors that of what is in the PRS, which is standard health and safety checks, which provide tourists the comfort of knowing that their property won't catch on fire and ensure that fit and proper people are operating these short-term lets. What we're asking here is for landlords to fill out a form. In Edinburgh in particular, we've really felt the effects that short-term lets have had on both the property available for us to rent, but also in our community. We want long-term neighbours as well. Tourism does play a vital role in Edinburgh's economy. It shouldn't come at the cost of us who live here, so that's why the control zone is really important in ensuring that we have homes, not holiday lets. We know that the housing crisis isn't only going to be solved through reducing the number of short-term lets, but we feel that it's a really important part in helping solve the housing crisis here in Scotland.